Hey, this is Sean with the Prepared Homestead. I want to talk to you today about growing hardy kiwi in a cold climate. Now, the fact that it's called hardy kiwi gives you an indicator that it does just fine in cold climates. And it does. We can see behind me, I've got actually 3 different female cultivars of hardy kiwi and then a male hardy kiwi. Now, it's important to understand that hardy kiwi has male and female plants like cannabis as an example, and unlike most fruit trees that have both the male and female parts all in that one flower. Okay, so hardy kiwi, you have to have that male vine as well along with the females. Okay, so provide that pollination that's required. So hardy kiwi easily grows well here in North Idaho. However, the challenge is getting fruit to maturity, and that's kind of our challenge. And so we have 3 different, like I said, 3 female cultivars, and I'll just give you one example. One is Ken's Red, which is a pretty common hardy kiwi grown. Hardy kiwi is not grown a lot commercially. Okay, it's not grown in great amounts because of storage, basically storage. It doesn't last very long once it's ripe, and so that therefore it doesn't fit within the commercial paradigm. But it's great for a homestead. It's great for backyard growers and that kind of thing. So we have yet to get fruit yet. This is only 3rd year, so this might be the year. And I think that we're going to get flowering this year, and so as long as both male and female plants flower, we should be good. Okay, so hardy kiwi, awesome. It likes well-drained soil. It likes slightly acidic, at least by most things that I've read, soil, which is perfect for North Idaho native soils. It likes a lot of moisture, but it doesn't like to be waterlogged or anything like that. So you need to have both well-drained and moist soils. So we will provide some supplemental water for this when we need to here in our edible forest garden, which we do only if required. Okay, so we apply minimal water up here, just like I said, only if it's needed. You can see it's growing well. It's kind of all the way up, halfway up this cattle panel trellis here. Although, some people will talk about hardy kiwi growing 20 feet a year. We're not getting that, nowhere near that. Last year it did grow, basically all the way up here, so a good, 7 feet or so, and that's kind of characteristic of some of these cultivars anyway, and so that might be what's going on here, the reason why we're not getting a lot of growth, although I'm sure we'll get much more than that this year already. And we're in the middle of May, and this is what it's doing already. So I think this is going to be hopefully the year. So I'll give you a closer look at the kiwi here, hardy kiwi. Now you can see, from this angle, it's vining up and requires a strong trellis. And these cattle pedal trellises work great. So in ideal situations, ideal growing conditions, each vine can yield up to 100 pounds of kiwi fruit, hardy kiwi fruit. Okay, so now in our kind of natural system, where you can see I'm not weeding a lot, I will knock down the weeds around it a little bit to reduce competition, somewhat. But again, we are a low maintenance homestead here, so I wouldn't expect to get anything close to that. But I tell you, if I got 25 or 50 pounds off of each vine, I would be extremely happy, since we're doing hardly anything with growing hardy kiwi. So real quick, so again, these are 3rd year, planted these 3 years ago, and let's see, this guy's right here, that's our male, and now supposedly when the male flowers, it can only basically provide pollen for the females for like 2 or 3 days, but the female flowers can basically accept the pollen for much longer. So we'll see what happens this year. And so visit us at www.thepreparedhomestead.org.